Welcome back to another episode of No Handouts Podcast with your boy G, the most toxic podcast in the world. And today I got my co-host with me.
What's good, y'all? Late night in the building, tracks up in the building. Let's go.
Yes, sir. And on my left.
Yes, sir. Your boy. Your boy. Your boy. Cooks in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all been? How y'all been, man?
Yo, it's been a minute, son.
I know. For them, they've gotten some content, so they've been but we actually haven't been doing too much, you know. For the holidays, you know, everybody's enjoying the holidays, taking a little break. So, you know, super happy to be back, man.
Happy Thanksgiving to y'all.
You feel me?
Happy Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Boxing Day.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I mean?
All that
Happy
shit.
holidays.
You know that
The
turkey.
the correct way to say it.
Gained like 20 pounds, you know what I mean?
Real
Easily,
shit.
you know.
I spun back for like 3 plates. Done did a remix on like the 4th one.
Damn, you got 3? I only got like 2. Shit.
Shit, that was your fault.
Dead ass,
My bad.
bro. Shit.
For real,
Bro, we don't even come back for plates. We come back with a Tupperware, bro. And just,
Real shit,
we
the big shit.
Yeah,
The
whatever
big
we
shit.
could put in there. Be like, I don't know. Food was there. You ain't eat. That's your
Hey,
fault.
look, I just gotta ask y'all a question. Please tell me, like, y'all, the mac and cheese for y'all was right, yo, because it was right for me.
Yes.
For sure.
The mac and cheese, the baked mac and cheese,
Real shit.
gotta be right.
Yo. That's the most important thing right now.
Don't come to no Thanksgiving with no Velveeta bullshit. I need fresh
What's wrong
ingredients.
with you?
I need the shit with the little breadcrumbs on top. Like, don't give me no bullshit.
I'll fuck with the Velveeta, but not the blue fucking mac and cheese box. Do not do me like that. I'm not 5 years old. Them little ass noodles, bitch. Get that shit out of here. Little ass unseasoned
Little straws,
ass,
little mini
powdered
straws.
cheese.
Nah.
What type of bullshit is this? Shit tastes like Ritz crackers.
You ain't fucking lying.
Cheez-Its,
bro.
man.
That shit
No
is crazy.
flavor.
You cook those fucking noodles for like 2 hours. They still hard.
They
Like-
still hard as fuck. Shit, that's survival mode.
Oh man, yo! So we got a lot to talk about today.
Sure, for
Let's
sure.
kind of touch on some smaller stuff. I know everybody wants to talk about the whole Kendrick album, which we got a lot to talk about. But let's start off with some light.
Yo, please tell me you heard this. Please tell me y'all heard this, yo. Hawk Tua did a rug pull on her motherfucking coin, son.
Oh shit.
I heard it. I mean, I didn't go super in depth, but I heard about, you know, the coin and her pulling this shit. It reminds me of like when all the influencers were doing their coins and they were doing the same thing.
Yeah, no,
They were driving up the price, like the Dogecoin, everything.
right.
Well, what was the other one? The one before
NFT?
Dogecoin was like,
Dude, like an NFT type of shit.
So
Which one was it?
The thing about it is,
can't
Bitcoin went up a little bit, Ethereum went up a little bit, and honestly, they're stable coins, so they're really good to go ahead and like invest into it, I guess. But a lot of these people like Jack Doherty and all of them, they're doing these like coins and stuff like that, and they are like doing a rug pull just to try to get y'all money, and then like all of a sudden it drops and y'all losing like hella money.
yeah. Well, Bitcoin, when they did it, they didn't mean for it to just be like a viral coin. They wanted to change the way currency worked, which is why it's still, you know, it's still valued
still
today because
stable.
they were trying to change the way we looked at money. These other guys, like you said, it's all a scheme. It's all about just getting the money, which is fucked up because these people who ain't got no money are putting money into your coin and then they lose all their money and you walk away with like $2-3 million. That shit is that shit dirty. That's right.
I feel like we gotta accept the fact that people are just out here like giving you a face.
Right.
And then like you just gotta believe that because they celebrities or they fucking viral or whatever the fuck they are. Like fuck that. Like we literally saw the whole Jake Paul, Mike Tyson shit. That was a money grab too.
Oh, for sure.
You
For
know
sure.
what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So,
For
like,
sure.
people use their names and then just like, okay, bet. Hey, support this right here. You know it's gonna be up. Support it right here. Oh, it's gonna be up.
You know what that shit
Y'all
remind
put
me
too
of?
much trust into these people and
100%.
don't realize that they
listen.
fucking you guys
Right,
over.
right.
The
right,
shit
right.
remind me of Jay-Z and Tidal. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it a
Yo,
buck. That shit exactly
damn.
remind me of
I
that
still
nigga
use
had
Tidal, but-
that nigga had everybody on the Tidal wave and then he said, fuck y'all and sold it.
Deuces.
Dead ass, bro. He left
I mean, I'm
everybody
not
in the
gonna hold you.
fucking dust.
He's one of the ultimate hustlers. You should have seen that coming.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was part of his
Fucking
plan.
Aunt Jemima was out here trying to play us. I knew it. I knew he was trying to get us with that bullshit.
Real
I
shit,
feel bad because I don't even think like she did it on her own. I feel like she just was being influenced by people,
Right.
and she didn't even know how it works. I feel like they were probably just like, "Yo, it's time to pull it," and she didn't know that what it was gonna happen to everybody else.
Right.
I told her.
She
to
ain't
pull it.
ever. She like I said, she ain't got no money. Like I said, I give her a lot of credit because when she got that fame and she started doing like interviews and stuff, like it was crazy that they were like telling her like, hey, when are you gonna start your OnlyFans? And she's like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she wasn't trying to sell her soul for $1. So I'm like, yo, it doesn't make sense that you would fuck over other people. I think it was just the people around her kind of
Like influence her.
right, and she didn't know. She didn't know, but it's too late now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like now, she's not gonna give back all the money. Like you know, even that's the right thing to do. She wouldn't do it.
It don't
That's
look.
her. She said we up.
Yeah, dead ass.
Don't
That's
get
what she's
wrong,
saying.
bro.
She like, damn, it's fucked up, and I'm sorry, but
Yeah, but
It still don't look right either because like
She said,
yo,
this
there's a
AMG
lot
gotta
of
get
people that
paid.
lost hella money like.
yeah, no, her reputation might be fucked, but honestly,
Yeah.
for sure.
But like, I don't know, man. It's shit, bro.
But that's most of this internet shit, right? They're not here for a long time. They're here for a good time. That's
Right,
it. They're gonna
yeah.
get their money. They're gonna be
Right.
gone. You know what I mean? So, but not know the Handouts podcast. We're gonna be here forever.
Oh God,
Yeah.
let's go.
So,
Yep.
So, like I said, I feel bad because I don't think she meant to do that. I really don't personally. Now, if she did, now she is a piece of shit. But I truly think she didn't mean to do it.
yeah, nah. Hey, let's just hope that she figure it out, man, because her reputation gonna be done. She can't do that twice.
Nah, definitely
Nah,
not.
she can't spend that shit twice.
Nah,
definitely not.
Nah.
everybody only gets one.
Real shit.
Everybody only gets one.
She robbed y'all blindly, yo.
Yeah,
Real
she
shit,
sure did,
like,
nigga. She
it's like, what the fuck? Scam
She
for
got
sure.
you like a bandit, yeah.
Scam for sure. She scam likely, yeah.
Damn,
for sure.
bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's your computer on.
Hey.
Make sure you can go to Walmart and get a $100 prepaid card for me. What the fuck is going on, man?
She the green dot of the internet.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Oh,
She done
shit.
got your money. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn.
Like, I remember one time, like, my shorty, like, heard somebody call her mom from, like, Mexico and told her they had kidnapped her. Shit was crazy.
yo,
And her
I need
mom-
you to give me $100,000
And,
right
yo,
now.
her mom paid, bro. She ain't paid a full amount, but she paid like $500, bro.
Get
They got
the
her for the
fuck
five, and you know
outta
why?
here.
Because she was at work, so she wasn't picking up a phone.
You
No, her mom.
was kidnapped?
No,
Nah, yo,
shorty.
The shorty was kidnapped?
Shorty, like they called her
That's
mom and was
crazy.
like, "Yo, we kidnapped your daughter."
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. I would have made a joke. Like, if I would have got a call, and I'm like, man, she ain't worth that much.
Me too.
I'm like, yo.
Nigga, keep this girl.
I'm like,
I would have been like,
I'm like, yo, you fucked
I would have
up.
been like, "Oh, you got her? Oh, you'll be bringing it back. How much can I pay you to keep her, nigga?" No, I'm kidding.
Did she not try calling her first? Like, yo, you good? Hold
No,
up.
he did, but she was at work, so she wasn't picking up.
Oh my God, call to work.
And then they didn't know where she worked. It was just crazy, but I was like, all
my
right.
God.
So whatever, man. But they did get her for 500. They asked for more. They was asking for thousands, and she was
Oh, my
like,
God. Listen,
"Yo."
all I got is 500.
I was like, "Yo."
like,
I
what
said,
can
"You need
that
to
get?
you need to send me a video with her holding her ID. Like it better not look like no AI shit. Like you know what I mean? Like I need to know for
I
sure."
need her holding up like a cup noodle
A
soup.
fork,
like,
nigga. Remember back in the day when it was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
send me a picture with a fork, so I
Yo,
know
real
it's
shit.
you."
Put that shit on your forehead.
That shit works though. That shit works though.
Not on AI no more.
So yeah, AI. Yeah, different.
You right. You right.
They gonna make your fingers into forks and shit. Like,
Yo, that should be crazy. The AI
Yo,
stuff.
it'd be spooky,
Yo,
bro.
I'm thinking I'm looking at food. All of a sudden, it's fucking puppies.
yo,
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
that shit
Yo.
is crazy.
AI will fuck with your hair, bro.
yo, and honestly, bro, that like AI is scary in the music industry too, because it's like.
But now,
Like yo,
you can hear
yo,
somebody.
If,
It's not
if a
even
dude
it.
really wanted to, like, you could make a whole track without even being bothered, bro.
Right.
Like the process of creating lyrics and is done. Like some of these
Yeah.
dudes will just fuck around and just AI this shit
Yeah.
and be like, yo, I'm up, I'm good. Like I don't even.
Bro,
gotta-
what's even crazier is that if you really like, I mean, if you really even want to do it and just play that game, you could really just be like, "Yeah, I got Kendrick on the track," and just drop a song with you and
Yo,
Kendrick. And then
yeah,
when he tell you
bro.
to take it off, you take it off. But it's fine.
Well,
It's
you
already
saw
hit
that
the
shit
internet.
that Drake did. He
You
had
know what I mean?
Tupac on this.
I mean, that got
That's what I'm
that got him
saying.
extorted though.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
was, that was
it's
foul,
crazy.
like,
It's crazy.
That's disrespectful.
Of course we would.
Listen, man.
Rest
Like I
in
said,
peace, Tupac.
AI is crazy. AI is crazy. That's all I gotta
wild,
say,
yeah.
man. So 5 years today we lost Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Shit,
Which is
bro.
crazy
Yeah,
because I was a
yo.
Juice WRLD fan. I
Me
really like
too,
I really
man.
like what he was
Rest
doing,
in
bro.
peace, Juice.
You know
Nah,
what I
he was-
mean?
that-
I wish he would have stayed away from the drugs, but you know what I mean? Like I was really a fan of him, like real shit.
Juice was
2019, right?
fire.
It was 2019.
Yeah, something like that. 2019. Yeah,
2019,
2019. Exactly,
yeah.
it was. Yeah, 2019, bro.
What the
That shit
hell,
crazy.
dude? Yeah,
and
that
it was
was
a young
tough.
kid, bro. That was the shit that got me like, I'm like, damn, bro, you too young to be on this shit, bro. What's up?
Man,
Nah.
he got me in my feels, yo. He got me in my feels with some of his music.
No.
Listen,
songs.
I love Future. That's my dog. I love his music. But at that moment, I was like, nigga, that's because you always talking about that fucking lean, nigga. Like,
Right.
Because yo, you know, like it was to a point where everybody all they talked about was doing drugs.
Right.
So it was just like, damn, like these niggas was the older niggas was like, nah, we just rapping about that shit. The younger niggas like, we doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, bro.
so it was
Right.
crazy, man. I really, you know what I mean?
And unfortunately, like their surroundings wasn't the best. Like that's the sucky part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know Juice had like easy access to pills, to all.
Bro,
that shit.
the
Like,
more fame, the more money you got, bro, is
Right.
the easier for you to
Right,
get a
right.
hold of the shit that you
I
shouldn't
feel
be
like
fucking
even
with.
prior to even him having bread, like he just had the connections, like just being him. Like he seemed like the nigga that fucked around and sell this shit too.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, it just got to be crazy because like Lil Peep. You know what I'm saying?
He got
And
he
a
got
lot of these
caught
guys
by
have
the
so
drugs,
much
you know?
potential
Yeah,
to
bro,
be
so
like
much
more
potential,
than
bro.
what they could be.
But their like their trauma got to them so bad, like their life got to them so bad that their impulse level was in shit. They be doing some shit like out of like impulse, like
Yeah.
there's like flight or fight. You know, they're just like, oh, no, I'm gonna just do this. Like this might be the best route. Knowing damn right that shit wasn't, because what the fuck Juice did wasn't right. You know, it wasn't.
Wow.
That shit was bugged the fuck out. That shit broke a lot of people's heart, especially fans, because he did do sad music, but the sad music was hard.
It was.
And he could rap, bro.
was.
Yep.
Juice could rap, bro.
I still remember when I heard
freestyles was crazy.
What was the song? I still remember when I heard I still think your
Your
shadows
shadows
in my head. I was like, nigga, where the shadows
Hey,
at?
yo, you know what, bro? I think Fortnite needs some love, bro. And hopefully y'all monetize this shit. Why? Because they gave everybody a free skin of Juice WRLD, dog.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's hard. Like
That's fire.
That's hard.
That's
like
fire.
I'm like, yo, that's fire. Yo, they had like a whole world floating in
Just for Juice.
of
Now
just
give me the
Juice,
free
bro.
Travis skin.
For real, right?
Give me the free Travis skin.
Like,
Nah,
I mean,
he ain't gonna do that for free.
Nah,
He ain't
but
gonna do
Juice,
that.
hey, I'm good with Juice, man. I feel like Juice better than Travis. That's another
Woo,
combo, man.
woo.
That's
Hey,
another
that's
combo.
a crazy argument.
Yeah, that is a crazy argument.
Hey,
That is a crazy
hey,
argument.
Juice could actually rap. I've never seen Travis.
No,
freestyle
but
ever.
no.
If
You're right. You're right.
If
You're
you
right.
heard if you
right.
heard some
Rap.
of his some of his older stuff, I
How-
like Travis
yeah,
Scott.
I
I do
fuck
too.
Travis Scott.
I do too.
And
I do too. I do too.
Bro, come on, bro.
I would never
He's
say
in-
Juice was
that-
better, but
I
he
feel you.
definitely was a rapper
He-
for sure.
All right, so I feel like Trav can make better music
Yes. Yes.
creatively.
Yes.
Because he
but
understands the
in a
production
rapper
side.
level, he don't got nothing on Juice. He'll rap circles around that.
I really got to look into that. I'm interested. I got to look into that shit
Spin back his
because
freestyles.
I don't look at Trav as a rapper. I really don't.
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
really
So,
don't.
yeah,
So that's
all
why
right,
I'm
so
like,
you
I
can't
see what you're
compare
saying,
I
right?
think
Because
I
I don't
think
see
it's
him as
more
a
of the
rapper.
modern
I fuck
times.
with
That's why.
Trav. I fuck
Nah, but
with
like
Trav.
I liked a lot of his old stuff. His old stuff, he was actually
Travis?
rapping. Yeah, he
Oh,
was
hell
actually
yeah.
rapping a
Like
lot
Loose,
more.
Sweetie, all that shit. All them shit was hard back in the day.
Yo,
Shit
God
was-
level.
God level's hard.
Yeah.
I fuck with Travis.
Yes.
But like, I
think because of the-
rapping-wise,
I
he
think
just-
because of
it
the-
ain't
yeah,
that, bro.
yeah,
To me, it's
His
just it's
freestyles is too hard, bro.
It's almost like Kanye, right? Everybody's like, yo, Kanye a rapper, but like I never looked at him as a rapper. Like he just had like these dope lines and
Right,
like
right,
you know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like that was just what I enjoyed about it. So
Right, right.
that's how
Nah.
I see Trav. Like I don't see him as a rapper. I just
Right.
see like he make dope ass music.
But that's the same thing. Like, so all right, so Jay-Z's a rapper.
Yes.
Jay-Z's a rapper, and
Yes.
Kanye is more of a creative.
Yes.
He's definitely more on the creative side of shit. Like, he creates shit. He wants pieces of arts.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Every project he has created was like a piece of art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z was like, nigga, I'm about to rap. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm good at. This is what I'm going to do. I'm
Yeah.
going to rap. You
And
know what I'm
that's-
saying? So that's how I feel like Juice is. Juice raps. Travis is more of the creative side.
Word,
You know what I'm
word,
saying?
word.
The gist of it.
All right, man. We need to talk about this shit. This shit's been taking the fucking world by storm, bro. So United Healthcare CEO assassinated.
That shit is crazy.
Oh, man.
Now, I'm not saying it's okay to kill people because it's not. Condolence go out to this dude's family.
Right,
Yes.
But
Rest in peace.
I'll say this, bro. You can only push people so far before they push back.
Yo,
Now,
legit, he apparently he denied like 90% of claims.
bro, like I said,
90% of claims.
health insurance, bro,
It's
is
crazy.
a money grab. Like the fucking app to a coin, whatever.
All
Bro,
that shit.
it's a money grab. Anywhere else in the world you go, bro, health care is free. This is the only state that you got to pay out the ass. Sometimes you can't even pay for how expensive it is.
Yeah, bro.
Anywhere else, bro, you get hurt, you get treated for free.
Yep.
So the people finally said, fuck that and pushed back. Now, I'm not a fan of the fact that he killed the dude because the dude had a family, you know what I mean? And shit like that. So I'm not supporting that. But at the same time, it's like, you guys put people in the corner.
Right.
Don't
right.
put baby in the corner.
Right.
Baby might have a pistol. You know what I mean? Like, watch out.
What fucking names are or like, you know, he had like letters on the ammunition, like
Yeah.
He had a message
With
on
the
on
Monopoly money in the
on
backpack. Yeah.
which is crazy. He playing with their heads,
money,
yo. He out here doing money heist shit.
He said,
He waited for them. He waited for him and everything.
I'm the
just
real
like,
Joker.
boom.
yeah. You know what's crazy? Like I remember so many people were telling me like, yo, at first they were like, yo, that shit like he a hitman. I'm like, he not a hitman, bro.
Oh,
Like,
he planned it out, but he ain't
He
no
definitely
hitman.
right. Like I'm like, bro, this shit was way too sloppy to be a hitman. But you know what? Like,
I mean, I could also kind of like, that's the first thing I thought about too. I'm not gonna lie to you, just because a hitman, yes, we might be seeing like, oh, the hitmans are super clean. Why not get the most sloppiest dude in it? You dirty already. You fucked up.
That seems smart.
what you mean? What you mean?
Like,
What you mean?
I understand it. It
You know
seems
what I'm
smart.
saying? All right, so like I'm gonna give you like some hood shit.
Go ahead.
You won't even think about that. Like a crackhead might do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta
Like,
do is give him a rock, and then all of a sudden,
See, but that would have made more sense. Like from a standpoint, like if you would have told me, yo, like a drugged up crackhead stabbed the CEO and killed him, bro, I wouldn't even look into it. I'd be like, okay, we know what happened. Walked away. But the way he did
You don't
it,
think somebody's behind that though? Like if somebody was like, "Yo, I need you to kill that dude right there. I'm gonna give you $1,000 right now." The
I don't-
like
I don't-
$1,000. I'm lit.
I think
I'm
what-
about to go do that shit right now.
I don't think in this instance is like that. I think that man was pushed towards
Yes.
that because of the fact that like
I think his
it-
family
it's a-
member,
okay.
either a family member got denied some shit, either he's a disgruntled employee, but something happened to that man where he said, yo, fuck it.
yeah.
Yo, because sometimes, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I be feeling like there's a group of people out there just plotting on shit like this, bro. Just sitting just like us.
Yo,
Sitting at the top of the table, and it's like
the hood
yo,
Illuminati,
yeah,
just
yo,
sitting there,
yo,
just like,
yo, conspiracy, right? Real shit. They're like, yo,
somebody get a tinfoil hat in here, bro.
yo, I'm like, United Healthcare could give hella insurance to the immigrants that came over here that Camilla decided to bring through, but y'all don't want to give free healthcare to the Americans that been here dying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right on that.
So that's the thought that had me thinking. I'm like, oh no, there might be a group out there that's just plotting on this shit.
You know
Let's
what's
take out the CEO. These niggas think we joking, nigga. Press the button.
Cause I'm just saying
Press
like
the
this.
button.
If it was like if it was one of those things, bro, the easiest way to do it would be like, yo, like let's make it look like, you know, he overdosed on drugs like they usually do. You know what I mean? That way it's just like, yo, it's an overdose. But this one looked like the dude just said, yo,
Fuck it.
he was acting on his own. He was just like, yo, I gotta get this shit done. This is as close as I'm gonna get. I know where he comes. I know how he gets out. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, he studied everybody's movements.
Which is crazy, and I don't know if you guys know this, but you know that this dude gave himself 29, if I'm not mistaken, 29 pay raises. He started making $2 million when he started as a
Who, the
CEO.
CEO?
Yes, he ended by the time he was done with all his pay raises and all that, he was making $60 million a year, which he gave himself, bro. Which is
What a
fucking
pat on
crazy,
the back, yo. What a
right?
pat on the back. 2,000.
Yeah, he's
No,
like,
but you
damn,
can't-
look how good of a job, look
You
how
can't-
good of a
you
boss
can't-
I am. You know?
Hey, you can't say that. You wouldn't do the same though.
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I feel bad because it's like,
I hear you.
right, it's
But
like,
it's like-
he's a person, but again, you can only push people so far, bro.
No, because I mean, you could do like honestly. If I would probably give myself like a little bit of some pay raise myself, but I would make sure that like, hey, look, I would actually pass the claim.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
yo,
Give
so-
yourself the bread, but take care of us, nigga.
Exactly. So that's what I was just gonna say, man. Because it's like it's all right, you paying yourself, but do you really need $60 million to yourself, bro? You get what I'm saying? I don't need that type of money. Pay your people back. Put this shit back into the people that's giving you this bread. This ain't your money, nigga. This is the people's money you taking.
That sure is.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you going to Italy, eating your little ass funnel cakes and shit like that with $60 million, and the people in your place out here is suffering? Fuck that.
That's just,
Like,
but you know what though?
so,
That's
like-
the shit with, and I'll say this is the shit when we looking at CEOs, right? They don't hire them because they love people. They hire them people because they love money.
Oh, for 100%. I agree 1,000%. Yeah. 1,000%.
And that's what it is. They're like, yo, this dude is gonna be able to like make our numbers look great. Our stock is gonna go through the roof. We hire this guy. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like he was doing his job. Like I said, I feel bad, like I said again, because he had a family, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I feel bad about that. But I keep saying, bro, you can only push people so far. Like I said, and then, you know what I mean? He don't got the Trump maneuver, so he not he ain't built like he wasn't built like that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He don't got the. He don't got the edge.
What's the nigga looking like Neo dodging bullets?
Oh shit.
Hey yo, shout out to my boy
Word.
Trump. But again,
Word.
my heart and condolences go out to the family.
Yo,
Yo,
yes,
rest
yes,
in-
yes.
Like I
No.
said, I feel bad that he did
He
die.
didn't
Like I
deserve
said,
death.
Of
Yeah,
course
he,
not.
he did not. He
Unfortunately,
did not. But you know, like I said, it's
people
just
out
the
there
shit.
that just man, can't control themselves.
Yeah, and
Can't
yo,
control
this
themselves.
dude is like he's literally like Robin. He's like a hero to these people, man. Like I said,
That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I'm trying to
niggas,
and I'm
tell
not,
you.
I'm not really,
niggas
I'm
didn't
not
wanna
mad
snitch.
at that
That's
either.
what I'm
Niggas,
saying,
niggas
bro.
didn't want to snitch at
Of
all.
course
He
not.
been in hiding.
I'm not mad at that
Supposedly
either.
right now, he's actually out of New York now.
Who?
Like
The guy,
dude,
yeah,
the guy
he
who
got
shot.
on a bus and dip.
Like they don't know.
Bro,
They
so
don't know
you
who
see
he
what
is.
I'm saying? If he's this hero, right? Y'all telling me there's somebody not out there, bro, plotting. There's plenty of these dudes out there just waiting. He said 4 p.m. and you out here just telling us this 60 million. Right here. Say
Yo,
less.
Cook sounds like he watched that movie Wanted and was
Yo,
like,
he's
That's my favorite movie.
Nigga out here curving bullets.
Yo, no funny. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's one of my favorite movies, bro. That's funny as fuck. You say that shit. That's hilarious. That is top 5. That's top 5.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's a good ass movie.
It's fire.
Jesus Christ, is that where the conspiracy theories is coming from for you?
Nah, bro. That's just a part of life, nigga.
Sit here like, all
That's the
right.
shit we live in, bro.
It's the shit that we going through, man.
Sit there, all right. The name is in like the cross threads of your cloth.
Or the clothes and shit. I think I actually see the names in y'all clothes, my nigga.
All right, let's see the code here.
Oh
shit.
shit! But yeah, bro, that shit is
Damn,
crazy, man. That shit is crazy. But yeah, he's like a hero now. Everybody's kind of like,
Nigga
you know what I
Robin
mean?
Hood.
Right? And I get it because they're kind of like, bro,
Anti-villain.
like you know that
Anti-hero.
right? He's like he did something wrong, but
right.
it's like he's speaking for the people. So it's like they're not gonna give him up.
He's sitting there like, yo, somebody got to go, and this guy is the face.
Eventually,
And I don't like the fact that this actually happened because
Right.
hopefully it could have been another way to deal with it.
right?
Somebody probably would have had a class action lawsuit or something like that. See if that would actually work. If we can find something wrong. But
Oh shit, my fault. That's me. What the fuck is it?
wow.
Yeah, but
In all honesty, like a man got shot. We shouldn't be celebrating, but Holmes looks like Robin Hood right now because a lot of people's opinions are on this topic was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Again, nobody shouldn't have been shot. Nobody shouldn't have ever happened.
yeah.
But if he looks like Robin Hood to y'all, like I'm not going. I can't what's it called? I can't really judge on who y'all want to look at.
right, yeah, yeah, man. Hey, man, I don't think he Robin Hood, bro. I don't think killing somebody is like just.
I don't think
that
so
don't bring justice into anything. That's just making the world more corrupt. But hey, some people, like I said, some people can't control their emotions, and rest in peace to him. But
Yeah,
I feel like
that's what you're 100%. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'll just say this, right? To those people who are like really champion is doing on, I get what you guys are saying. I get you guys are saying like, yo, like, you know, he's looking out for the people. But again, like, imagine your father just going to work one day, just doing his job as he's told to do it, and then he gets killed because of it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys would be singing a different tune.
Right.
So just keep that in mind when you guys are championing this guy. Like I said, I understand, again, you can only be pushed so far. I get it, but that was a real man with a real family,
Right.
real life, and you know what I mean? So it's sad, bro. It's sad. Because, again, like I said, man, I can only imagine, like I said, what the family is feeling like,
Right.
knowing that they lost a husband, a
Right.
dad, and everybody's on the internet like, yeah, he deserved it. Get him. And it's like,
Right.
bro, like, you do know that was my dad who took me fishing like 2
Right.
weeks ago. Like,
Right,
I love that
right,
guy.
right. Like,
So,
we just celebrated his birthday. Like, bro,
you
what the fuck is
know,
wrong with you?
right. So, like, I, you know what I mean? Like, I think we need to be a little bit more, you know, sensitive to the family, bro, because that shit to me is wild, you know?
Right.
But let's move on because I'm about to cry and shit. That shit just made me think about that shit. Oh man. Anyways, but so I kind of want to talk a little bit about this. Both of you guys in the music industry, so I kind of want you guys to break this down a little bit for me, and then how can we prevent this? So, this week, my favorite person on Twitter, Cardi B, was on there again fighting with her old producer. Because her old producer saying that he deserved credit because he's the one who produced all her music before she got signed. He said, I produced all your music before you got signed. What music did they listen to and why they signed you? I did that, and I didn't get no money out of it. How do you guys feel about that? And do you think there's a way for producers to kind of protect themselves? Because I'll be honest with you, if you don't have a big name as a producer, you kind of do get shoved out the way. You know what I mean? If you're not a Metro, if you're not a 40, like, there's really no insurance for you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
In all honesty, you like, and I don't want to sit there and be cocky. I don't want to sit there and be like this, but a lot of rappers, a lot of singers, they need producers.
100%. For sure.
They need the producers in order to make art. And 100%. Technically, that is also the producer's artwork. Right. That you're also utilizing too.
Right.
So, in all honesty, I want to hear more about what this producer was doing, because if anything, he could have protected himself way long ago. Right. You know.
Yeah.
So if you're just giving this stuff and not negotiating or sitting there and be like, look, if I don't get my payment, like, what's it called, cease and desist, and take this shit down, like, yo, you gotta protect yourself. A producer as himself has to protect himself better, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be selfish about it, you know. I really am not, because we can all work with each other and make sure that, hey, look, we can all deal with negotiations and stuff like that. Because I'm a person that like, you know, I can negotiate, no problem, you know, because I understand where everybody is coming from. I understand where the goal is. The goal is for everybody to be heard. Mm-hmm. If I produce something for Cooks, you know, of course we gonna have that negotiation. We should have that understanding with 100%. Each other, and I did my part with getting him heard, and I'm also getting heard also, because technically that's my beat. Right. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I 100% agree with what Late's saying. As like producers though, like, to protect themselves, I feel like if he already like paid, like if he already was paid in that time, there shouldn't be an issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if he was taken care of. Now if he wasn't, why the fuck did he take so long? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Like, why did he take so long? Cardi's also fucking up, obviously taking it to social media.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that shit is like, that's just too much.
It's very messy.
Like, it's very toxic. Like, why are you trying to show your fans like that? Like, now you look dirty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no producer gonna want to fuck with you if you working like that. Absolutely. You know? Unless the label bringing in the producer. So,
more than likely.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's like Late said, it's more of a communication thing. People not building relationships with their producers.
Plus,
that's the goal. Like,
also at the same time, you don't know that if she's not utilizing him anymore and he feel jealous or something like that.
100%.
So I'll go ahead and let you guys finish, and I'll give you guys some more background so you guys can.
All right, yeah. So I'm like, so if it was to that, then it's just like, why didn't he keep, like, you know, riding the wave with her? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't they keep working together? You know what I'm saying? So who knows? They could have fell off. You know, whatever the case may be.
So just guys, to give you a little bit more background. So basically, oh my God, I think he was Swift on Deck. I think his name is. Maybe I've heard of him. He's worked on other stuff. Yeah. So he's just like, look, when Cardi B was coming up, we had worked together on some songs. I wrote some songs for her. And he didn't write Bodak Yellow. So let's right from the he didn't write that. Right. Okay. That was before his.
So he wrote these songs.
No, he wrote the songs before that.
Okay.
Everything before Bodak Yellow
and produced
a lot of the older stuff that
because she was catching a wave before Bodak Yellow.
Yes.
I know that part.
He wrote a lot of. I guess he's saying that he wrote a lot of that stuff. Right. So basically, what happened was, again, like I said, he didn't go the proper route, right? There wasn't any paperwork. Right. And I guess, and maybe you guys can speak to this more, maybe when you guys are on a come up, the paperwork stuff isn't as important while you guys are trying to come up. But there was no paperwork, and then she got signed, and then, you know, she blew up. And I guess he was like, you know, hey, you know, I mean, I was the one who kind of helped you develop your sound before, you know, you got with the label. Like, what's up? So he was kind of like, you know, like, I helped you out. Like, you know what I mean? Now can you help me out? And she was kind of like, well, I really don't owe you anything, really. You know what I mean? So I see both sides of it. I'll let you guys go ahead and talk, because, like I said, you guys know this better than I do.
It's a little tough.
I was like, it's a little tough situation, because they both at fault. Right. Like, in my eyes, one, like, why isn't he doing a paper trail? If you thought that she had this much potential, right? Now that she up. Now you want something? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it does look like, what if she never made it? What if she was just a local artist? Now you wouldn't be cashing her check, right? But now that she's up, now you trying to charge her.
Right. So like, what beats actually went through before she got signed and what after that got signed, because he should be able to deal with paperwork too. On top of that, when like when she got signed and blew up.
Right. So
if anything, it looks a little sloppy to me.
For sure.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. For sure. I think, and I'll say this, right? Like, regardless of the relationship, right? Like, when you're working with somebody, the paperwork got to be right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not I don't fuck with you thing, or like I'm just this kind of person. It's just like we got to make sure that we're protected. You know what I mean? Like maybe what if it's not even. What if it wasn't her? At this point, it seems like it was her. It was just like, yo, fuck you. Like, we had worked together, whatever. Like, now this is my shit. This has nothing to do with you. Like, I don't owe you a dime.
He should be dealing with his own diligence and be like, hey, look, you got signed. All right, if you're using my beats, I need to see some paperwork too, or else don't use my shit. Exactly. And I will put a cease and desist on it.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe what if it was a situation that, like, it wasn't none of his songs that the label wanted to grab or like use. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then
because then at that point,
she doesn't own him.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like it's like you can't be mad. Your shit wasn't used, big dog. Like,
but then do you go back and you go like, damn, like remember we were in the trenches. Like I'm not asking you for bread. I'm just saying like help me out. Like
now she don't want to. Like you
true.
You just did this shit on social media. Made me look like I don't help people out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so, like a call, a text, nigga. Damn. Like,
well, I mean, I think they have
went
been
a long way.
Again, I think they have been going back and forth for a while. And he just kind of dropped it because remember this was before Bodak Yellow, so this was years ago.
Okay.
So there's a lot of time in between. So. You know what I'm saying?
He let that shit brew up himself. I definitely feel like he did.
I can see that.
Like he could have easily been like, yo, bro, like I'm down bad. I need some help. Like
so he's trying to reach for the
like
stars.
Come on, bro. Like
now I'm not the type of person where I'm sitting there like, yo, if you get signed and stuff like that, and you don't use my beats, I'm not gonna feel bad.
Be grateful that we worked.
Yeah, we worked or something like that.
Like we had a great. It's part of the journey.
You get signed on my beats or something like that. I'm gonna sit there and be like, yo, let me get some
I gotta
conversation.
Bring you back. I'm like, yo, late, this shit beat, bro. The label trying to fuck with this song. Come through.
Yeah,
see what they gonna do.
Yo, like, cause I'm gonna sit there and be like, look, you try to buy my rights or some shit like that. You're gonna fuck me over.
Exactly.
I'm not dealing with that.
Because I think
the producer should have a say in what should be dealt with on that contract.
Right.
I think the label was the one who created Bodak Yellow, right? I don't think that was a song that she had cooking up. I think that was a label song.
That might have been a label song. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Like I feel like they took her and. It's wild because if you look, and I did a little bit of research, but if you look at the credits for the song, like her man, I don't know if one of them was her man, but it seemed like it was a lot of guys from the label that were on that. Helping her out, you know what I mean? And
it makes sense.
And again, like let's we can throw that whole everybody you write your own shit away because most artists don't write their own shit once they get signed. That's not how it works. But like I said, it seemed like maybe he had helped her out, in the beginning, and then when she got signed, he was kind of hoping like, hey, like since you got signed and we was working together, like. Can you like help me out? Like maybe put me on, talk to the label, see if you could do something. And she was kind of like, I don't really owe you anything, which in a sense, she really don't. Cause hey, bro, Bodak Yellow's not your song. You know what I mean? And I listened to some of her old shit. She was catching a wave, but I'll be honest with you, that old music was stanky. Like that old music was stanky.
I remember the first.
So if you
I remember the first time I was in like.
If you trying to take credit for Gangsta Bitch,
I remember I was in the hotel room. It was like New Year's. And like, what's it called? It was like one of the girls I used to talk to, and she like, I guess, act or something like that. They love like Cardi B, and I was sitting there like, all right, who the hell's Cardi B? Because I was sitting there listening to this, and now I've been smoking because I had a panic attack and shit like that, and I'm sitting there high listening to this shit, and I'm like, yo. This shit is horrible.
Oh shit!
Hey yo, pre-label Cardi B was pretty whack. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm not gonna hold you. The death stares is crazy.
You should not be proud of that.
He feels like, yo, that's what you got signed off.
hey, but if he did, I feel like she if she was getting like freely rated studio time and she wasn't paying, then like off rip she
compensate.
She do.
So I think that's what
that's what the case.
I think that's what it was because he said he got paid absolutely nothing from the work they did together. So he was kind of hoping, he was like, okay, don't pay me, but help me. And she was like, I don't really owe you shit type shit. So Again, like I said,
Clean.
I feel like on both sides, y'all gotta do better. I feel like on both sides, you can't
That's
sit there
why-
and hope for the handout.
That's why, like, for example, like
No handouts.
no handouts for sure, bro. Real talk, man.
I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. Yo, I feel like when it comes down to like working with somebody, though, y'all gotta have an agreement. Like, yo, I bet we using your beat. All right, I'm gonna get like a percentage of whatever the track is. Like, you know, just we breaking bread somehow. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, nah, I'm gonna charge you for the feature, or I'm gonna charge you for, you know, if I'm buying a beat, then I'm buying a beat. Like, and that's me. Like, and we already signed off on that.
It's
That's
a weird,
me.
it's a
You know what I'm
weird
saying?
take too, because a lot of people are sitting there like, are you gonna lease this beat out, or are you gonna buy the full rights to it? Like, you gotta figure
That too,
that,
yeah.
you gotta figure out what producer to
Right.
talk to about like
Exactly.
dealing with that.
Exactly, for sure. Hell yeah, man. It'd be so simple. It could just go as far as a conversation, and just people just want to be beefing and shit.
Yeah, I feel like it was just it was a.
She could have been
on
ducking
his-
the nigga too. So
On his side, I feel like it was a moment for him to be like, you know what? Let me put my name out there, because if there's one person that you can talk about and know that you're gonna get a reaction out of, it's Cardi B.
for sure.
Like, you know you gonna. So it's like, bro, that's the best
So
person to be
much
like,
ratchet
listen,
shit.
like,
Oh my god.
say some shit and be
Like,
like, yo,
sis,
some free
you
clout.
got bread.
Literally,
Just
some free
shut-
clout.
shut
Some free
up.
clout. Like, it's crazy. You know what I
Not
mean?
even responded if it was to that.
And it all started because she had, again, because she decided to respond to somebody about a post she made. Not even a post. I think she did a live trying on some like what is it, some Fashion Nova, some whatever stuff on.
Yeah.
And they were like, damn, like she down bad because she doing Fashion Nova stuff. And I'm like, well,
Fashion Nova's okay. Shit,
right,
that shit's
ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, you know, somebody will always say something. And so she decided that she needed to defend herself and be like, I got $700K for doing it. Like, wouldn't you do it? And then that's when he was like, oh, you got paid. What about me? So I feel like her always needing to respond to shit gets her into so much trouble. It's like, Cardi, yo, you not in the Bronx no more, man.
Stop,
you,
stop responding.
you made it, nigga. Shut the
Sometimes-
fuck up
when you-
sometimes,
when
bro.
When you at a level that it's just like, why you even entertaining this shit? You know you better than this. Why you stooping down to this? Like,
This always been her. That's what it is.
like I get it, but it's
It's
like,
hard- it's hard to
it's
change
like, come on, man. I got bread, man. Nigga, I'm not responding, man. I'm giving the phone to the manager. Here you go.
Yeah.
Look,
That's what
yeah.
Meek need to do.
Yeah.
God,
Meek
bro.
Mill need to do.
God, bro.
Meek,
Yup.
stop, niggas. you need
looking
to stop
bad.
posting shit, bro.
Yo,
Your Twitter,
it's-
give it to the
it's
label.
so horrible how you be doing that shit.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is just leave. Yo, don't even respond. Don't give him no energy.
That's your boy, man.
The way he be talking, bro, we all think he was in the Diddy parties with the baby oil, fucking having a diddler rub you down, like.
Hey, yo, son. Crazy out here, yo.
All right, man. So we're gonna talk about what everybody wants us to talk about.
Of course.
What are y'all thoughts on the GNX project that your
Jinx.
boy Kendrick dropped?
People call that shit GNX. It's Jinx.
It's GNX.
Jinx.
Well,
Jinx.
hey. You go out first, and then I'll go second. Okay.
All right, that's fine. Fire. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Fire, straight pressure.
We already got somebody that yawning right now.
Yo, pressure. Pressure. Is all I'm gonna say, man. It was an amazing album. It was well put together, man.
That's crazy.
Yo, what's your favorite?
I got a lot. I'm gonna start from the top. I got Hard Part 6.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was gas, pressure, squabble up, TV off.
Oh my god.
What else we got? Gloria is top
That's
tier,
a
man. That's
beautiful one.
yo. He. I'm gonna be 100, bro. I'm both of their fans, bro. I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Kendrick, but Kendrick just speak to the soul, bro. Drake giving me some McDonald's food.
Oh my god.
And
And
this
I'm
and this is
eating soul
this is why
food.
what you're saying right now makes no sense, bro.
All right,
Because
but-
this was not crafted. This was not something that he took his time. This was literally
sure not.
This was literally a rush project.
And
This is Kendrick's version of McDonald's.
Nah,
So for you to say that
nah,
this
one
was a
bit.
that you to say yo
this Ruth Chris to me.
Cra-
This is
crafted,
Ruth Chris to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me you know what? Let me hold it. Let me hold it. Go, go.
Yo, nah, I hear you, but it wasn't though, because it wasn't fast food. You want to know why? Because the V was posted up last year. That V on his page, he had a burner page. That V was posted up last year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This Drake
Last
and then dropped an album. Drake called it out.
and
You knew it.
and,
You
and,
knew it.
and that album was still fire. Like, what? That album was still gas. It was pressure. Where is Drake? Drake is he's suing niggas.
He dropped.
We gonna get to
We
that
gonna get to
later.
that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to
Nah,
that.
but overall,
But he
the
did-
project was dope.
He did drop music first though.
It was who?
Drake.
To bring out the bear? To bring out Poke the Bear, and look what happened. They not like us. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even the dope part about that, he didn't even have to put that track in there though.
What, Hard Part 6?
No,
Wait,
not like
I
us.
thought that was weird. I would have put it on there. I
didn't.
would have put
You-
it on there.
Nah, I wouldn't. You
I
want
would've
to know
put it on
why?
there.
Because the song's still spinning with it just being a single. It's just a single being spun. It's not
And
even part of it.
it's Grammy nominated.
Boom.
I would've still put it on there.
Nah, hell no.
Which
'cause
I'm gonna
you
say
wanna know
something
why?
later, and
you want to
I
know
will say
why?
something.
Because he's showing you that's like, oh, okay. You think I could just hit you with Not Like Us? His shit's been spinning. I have not stopped playing the album. It's the truth, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I fuck with Drake,
Go ahead.
but y'all have not stopped playing Kendrick shit.
Okay.
I'm being for real. It's hard, bro. Like it's well put together. All his lyricism is put together. It's hard, bro. It's hard. What if Drake would have never stopped rapping, I would have respected him more.
The fact
Where
again,
the
again.
raps at?
You know,
Like, where is Drake? Where are you? Please, Drake, come on.
I'm gonna let y'all finish.
We want to
man.
see you rap, bro.
I'm gonna let y'all finish.
We want to see you rap. Because
I'm gonna let y'all
I'm not seeing you rapping. This is what we want. This is hip hop, bro. You're not rapping. Where are you at, bro? Suing niggas.
All right, is it my turn now?
Go ahead. My bad, bro. My bad.
All right. So,
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Fuck me.
all right. I honestly love this project.
Okay.
And of course, I love TV Art. I love Squabble Up. But my favorite is the Heart Part 6.
Yes, sir.
And there's a reason, there's multiple reasons why I
Facts.
love Heart Part 6. One, he didn't have to do that because remember, Drake put out Heart Part 6 just to try to get ahead of him. And he's like, he's sitting there like, nigga, that shit was horrible. I'm just gonna do this and not deal with it.
that was
He's
part of
speaking his truths on it. But this is where I sit there like, yo, this is very scathing because he sampled SWV, Sister with Voices, or Use Your Heart. Guess who produced that originally? Pharrell.
Crazy.
Pharrell produced that originally.
Oh, yeah, I
And
mean,
you only see the squabble. You only see the squabble where the kid on Pharrell.
But they buddies, and then Drake and Pharrell are not buddies. You know what I mean? So that
Of
works.
course, that's why I sit there like, yo, this shit. It's a lot more scathing to me than it meets the eye. That's why I personally love Hard Part 6, and honestly, it really is a good one.
It is a fire, bro.
one. Gloria is beautiful.
It's a
I think
beautiful
That's
song.
a beautiful song. And I'm not gonna hold you. You can tell how Kendrick feels right now because he's saying his truths. He's sitting there like, yo, I am not piecing it up at all. Anybody can get it.
Which
And
he
it's like-
shouldn't. Which he shouldn't.
And I'm sitting there like, damn. He even went after Lil Wayne. It's like,
Andrew, the white nigga at the podcast. the other nigga?
Ain't nothing wrong with him. Let's speak on the album first, and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's speak on everything that's come from the album after.
right,
But
right.
let's I just want to get a good review on this.
and
So
I
go
personally,
ahead.
again, I personally love it, and I think it's really dope because it also is very wholesome. Because you got to understand, he could be rapping about Lamborghinis, he could be rapping about this and that, but the GNX is actually a very classic,
that's-
like old school, like
that's
muscle
always been his
I love
vibe
that.
though. That's always been his vibe. His
got
vibe
it.
has never been the Lamborghini. Even though I think he had what? Did he have one in the Not Like Us video? I think he did. Or what did he? What was he driving in?
I think what I feel like it was a lowrider.
It was a low rider.
Was it a lowrider or something like that? Yeah. So that's more his style. That's more his style.
Yeah, it's
We
Yeah,
can, we can
very
understand
West
why
Coast, very West
We
Coast.
can understand why the
Very West
producer is
Coast.
yawning right now. We get it.
You know, just
I
to
get
slip something
it.
in, he did put a lot of LA people in there, and
Yeah.
I think that was really dope.
You know,
that
it
he's
wasn't
represented
even
his,
like it wasn't even top names. It was like, yo, people from, like straight from the hood. He's giving them props. To
He
the
needed
game.
to do that though. He needed to do that.
And I totally get that.
He
but I
needed
actually
to do that,
appreciate
because the eyes were on him and they were just like, bro, you don't be fucking with nobody, and everybody came to your aid when you were going at Drake. So now you need to put on West Coast, because literally the entire coast had his back. It was crazy. Like I don't think we've seen a coast have somebody's back like that since Tupac, bro.
You want to
Which
know
is
why though?
crazy.
You wanna know-
Tupac and Biggie.
You want to know why? You want to know why the comparison? Tupac was for the people. Kendrick for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Regardless of what we could say about him, which I think of him, he has been for the people.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you
You
could
know what I'm
say
saying?
that.
Like-
You could say. I mean, I have a different feeling about. Like I said, and I know it's gonna come across crazy, right? Because I do like Kendrick. Like honestly, like unfortunately, like you know, he went after my guy.
No, you don't.
And Drake is my Drake is my guy. He's my favorite rapper. I'm never gonna lie about that. Right? That's my baby. Right? You know, I put the nigga in a car seat and took him to school. Like, but
Hey, Drake.
what I'm saying is, listen.
Hey now.
GNX. If you ask me, bro, GNX was. When people were just like, bro, this album was crazy, it was a good album. I'm not going to dispute the fact that it was a good album because it was a good album. He had some very good songs on there. I'm going to give you an honest review. I'm not going to lie to you. Like it was a good album, but if you ask me, it's maybe 3 or 4. With Damn being number 1, Bad Kid, Good Kid, Mad City, and then maybe you go GNX 3. Or you go Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers 3, and then GNX 4.
Honestly,
maybe.
I look at it a little bit differently because I'm sitting there like, Damn is his top.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
But hey, I would say To Pimp a Butterfly maybe second and then GNX.
No, I'm sorry. Listen, To Pimp a Butterfly is everybody's like, this shit got Grammy, this, that, and bro, I'm keeping a buck. It was the worst album.
No.
I hated it, bro. I was not a fan of it.
No, to be honest with you,
I was not a fan.
To Pimp a Butterfly, To Pimp a Butterfly is for the black people. That is for the black community right then and there. But that is for the minorities right there.
This is the problem, and this is the problem I have. Like, people are just like, yo, he for the people. Yeah, when he wants to drop an album. He's for the people. When he's dropping an album, all of a sudden it's like, yeah, but when shit happening and people are fucking dying and shit, the nigga nowhere to be found unless he's got music ready to drop.
But aren't all artists in the same thing though? They do the same shit all the time.
Yeah, I can also say that about Drake.
I was just about to say that. What about God's Plan?
Yeah,
all the
but
people, you nigga, everything's in the supermarket is for you. Yeah.
No, for sure, but that's different though. Like
Kendrick does not have to give niggas money.
Kendrick puts himself,
it's just the soul. It's just the feeling.
Kendrick
like,
puts
people
himself.
Wanna fuck with him.
But Kendrick puts himself in the middle of these.
Niggas.
Listen, Kendrick puts himself in the middle of these moments because he. Oh damn.
You good, bro? That's that
Kendrick
Thanksgiving
puts himself.
leftovers.
Yeah, it was. it was the turkey. But Kendrick puts himself in the middle of these situations because he knows, bro. Like I said, like really, if you look at Drake,
How he created them?
He doesn't create them. He takes advantage of them. Is what I'm saying.
How?
That's crazy,
bro.
But that's crazy,
he is
bro.
taking advantage of these moments in time, and he's just like, bro, here I am. Take this music. Y'all gonna love this shit. And that's how I felt with Pimp a Butterfly. Like I didn't love it because it wasn't, bro. He wasn't even, to me personally, I didn't get Kendrick out of it. I got an agenda out of it. Like it was just like, bro, I'm trying to make this music to like feed this situation, and it's like
I don't think it was
like
that,
okay, but it's like it didn't. Like I said, when you say he speak to the soul, that didn't feel like speaking to the soul. I feel like he was speaking to an agenda. So I'm like, all right, man.
To be honest with you,
and it didn't hit me.
To be honest with you, To Pimp a Butterfly, to me, it spoke to the soul because it spoke like for a lot what we were all going through. That's how I felt because that was around the time where like, hey, look, racism and prejudice was going on, and it's like, yo. That it spoke to Kendrick, and honestly, All Right spoke to me because even though it was a bop, that was sitting there like, yo, even though we're going through trials and tribulations right now, we are going to be all right. Right. And that's how. And to me, to you, it might not seem like, oh yeah, this wasn't an album. But to me, it seemed like it was that album. It was. But again, even though it spoke that agenda, it spoke to somebody's soul, and it spoke to my soul.
For sure.
That's why I put like To Pimp a Butterfly second.
I wouldn't do it. But
GNX, I put 3.
I'm gonna tell you how I view it. All right, so I've been a fan of Kendrick since like 2010, 2011. So I've been fucking with him since like Section 80. I don't know if y'all
rigor mortis,
all that shit.
For sure. Like I said, I don't want to sit here and be like, I'm a fan. I know the works. I've listened to the albums. I'm here for it.
I don't want to look at it in a number thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at Jinx like, oh, this one's going up number 1, number 2, number 3. I've never looked at all his albums in a number order. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's just me. It's just more or less that I'm looking at different versions, and this is just me being an artist. I'm looking at different versions of Kendrick grow throughout his process.
Yeah.
And obviously this Drake beef was part of his journey. It's part of his, you know,
For sure, for sure.
It was brewing up already since the fucking Jay Electronica shit.
This has been going on for a while. This has been forever. It's been forever.
Which Kendrick took a friendly jab.
Yeah.
At all these dudes, and yes, it might have seemed aggressive, but this is the rap game.
He's telling everybody,
Like,
yo,
I'm
step
about
it
to
up.
I'm about to knock all these dudes that I fuck with. Cole, Drake, Jay-Z, it don't matter who y'all is. I'm about to knock y'all down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm coming up. You know what I'm saying? And that I looked at it like a rap shit. Drake took it like, man, people gonna forget about that. But like he didn't take it in the rap. Like, bro, you should be happy that somebody's like,
I don't know.
like
Somebody's trying to motivate you.
You was motivated the youth, bro.
I see it like this. I see it like, you're such a talented dude. Like, why do you need to resort to name dropping?
He's trying
It's
to
just
he's
a
trying to
rap
tell
thing, bro.
he's trying
Like,
to tell
I feel
people
like
like
it's just a hip-hop.
but you gotta understand. Around that time, hip hop was slacking.
Yes,
Hip hop was
exactly,
slacking.
bro.
Every rapper in there was
Bro, back
slacking.
in the 90s,
so
niggas was
so
like, man,
honestly,
I don't care about
he's
Big Daddy Kane. I don't care about, like, bro.
So he's telling everybody, yo,
and they
step
all
your
back
game
just
up.
chilling, like, you know, like, yo, bro, damn, you really mentioned my name, yo, you really gonna do that? Like, it was just more of a respect thing, like, and I feel like the line of rapping, like, people forgot about that shit. Like, I ain't dissing you. I'm telling you that you're so good that I'm coming for your spot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you guys feel
about?
about how do you guys feel about the fact? Because I'm saying, I'll be honest with you. I think he's a name dropper, right? Because right before he's getting, 6 months before he's dropping GNX, he name drops again. Like this kind of what he does. Like,
bro,
this
but
is
y'all
how.
not gonna tell me
this
that
is
Drake
what
wasn't
he
dissing
does.
Kendrick since then,
Bro,
bro.
but they've
Every album.
both gone
For
back and
sure.
forth. So it's
now
just,
it was
we
like,
can't say one nigga.
No, 1,000. Yeah, I agree.
They
Yeah.
go back and forth.
Yeah.
But definitely, I feel like Kendrick was like, bro, I'm done with the name dropping, nigga. Drake, you got a problem, like, so, like, you know what I'm saying?
So GNX was a good project. I'm not
like-
gonna say it was a bad project.
No,
I'm not gonna say it was a bad
my
project.
last thought, all right, with the number shit, I feel like it was more or less like a project like Section 80. It was like more like a mixtape. It, like his real album, it ain't out yet.
Yeah.
Like if I did the math.
And that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say that just yet.
Yeah, it's
but I
just-
think GNX
for
is a
sure.
mixtape.
Yes.
And I think the real album is coming.
So I'm gonna tell you,
and this is why I'm like, yo,
the
everybody who's sitting here and dick riding the album, I'm
Right.
like,
Nah,
it's not it. It got
ain't
something
it.
else coming, and that's gonna be a
Exactly.
real work.
For
That's gonna be a
sure.
real album. That's
Yes,
why
sir.
everybody who's dick riding now is because he's so hot right now.
Right.
I'm gonna give him his credit. Listen,
Right.
right now, the dude's white hot. He needs to keep dissing Drake. He needs to keep doing what he's doing. Yo, because if it was me, if it was me, the whole album would be straight Drake disses. Because I'm like, bro, I'm about to
And
ride
I
this
feel
wave
like-
until I
and
can't
I
ride
feel
this
like
wave.
that's
I don't know.
Jay said.
I feel as though
sure.
he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to do that.
don't.
You're
He doesn't
fucking.
need
You're
to.
fucking crazy.
No, he
That's
don't.
what he does.
don't need to.
He don't.
So then
He doesn't
why
need
did he
to.
start the beef in the first fucking place?
Because Drake was keep running this fucking mouth.
Right, but here's what it
Because he
is.
Keep running it.
Here's what it is. Like I would say this. Like it was.
Like, what's it called? Like Kendrick haters.
This nigga, bro, he invited him to get on the track, and this nigga said, "No, I'm gonna diss you. I got an album coming out."
Opportunist.
You exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is what he does.
I don't know, man. I don't
And
think
look,
it's like
it's,
that,
listen,
bro.
it's
I don't
okay.
think it's
If-
like that.
If that's the tactic, bro.
Bro.
If that's the tactic, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's Little
It's-
Durk's tactic. You know what I mean? For some, that's 6ix9ine's
Yo,
tactic.
I feel like,
that's fine.
I
that's
feel like
okay.
there's nothing wrong with being an opportunist.
But that's all again. But then let's not say he's not. Let's just
For sure
say he's
not. But he took the. I feel like I look at it like he took the opportunity, bro, right there. And he did it right there. Absolutely. Why not? And look how big he is that people are shining the light. He's been that big.
And this, well,
been
no,
this
he's
nice.
never been this big.
No, not this
He's
big,
never
but
been
I'm
this
saying
big.
as far as like he's always been this good. Kendrick is this good.
He's always been nice. Yes,
Like, you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying?
He's always been
And
nice.
I'm sorry, Drake does not compete lyrically. Yes, bro, he does not, bro. All right.
There's one thing that I do want to mention.
Kendrick has never been in a rap battle show, bro.
Bro,
Drake
listen.
has to get his shit from somebody else, bro.
Listen, Drake.
Let me ask
Drake-
let me ask you how
Drake.
this.
I feel like they're on par,
Drake.
Hey.
bro. I feel like they're on par.
Drake.
I think what happens is that Drake is one of those guys where he's multi-talented. He can do a bunch of different shit, and he wants to give people different types of music. He wants to, for him,
You know what? Hold on.
he loves to rap, and when it came down to it, bro, he brought the bars.
Bro, the only way he gonna come back, he
for
gotta
him,
take care too, man.
but for him, it's like care package. Like, but
that shit not good enough.
but like I
That
said-
ain't gonna make it. That care package ain't
Actually,
gonna
like Care Package right there.
Nah, that
I
ain't
do
gonna
too,
work,
nigga.
It ain't
But
gonna work.
like I say, I think it's just one of those things where it's like
go with the motion.
and that's what I'm saying. He's so good at doing so many different things that it's like damn, now y'all want to put him in a box. And it's like, no, like, I like giving these people something. I like giving these people something. I like giving these people something. And I feel like he should be celebrated for that. Not like,
I get it.
rap.
But then people
You know?
want you to rap. You
and
know
he
what I'm saying?
has. He's always
Not
in
enough.
In
He's not
every one,
enough.
in every one of his albums, and yes, for a
he
moment,
giving,
for a
22
moment,
classics.
for a
Rob
moment in
bumped the Drake.
time, I will agree with you with this. And for a moment in time, before this whole rap shit, before the beef, he wasn't giving us his hardest shit.
Not one.
He was
bit,
giving
bro.
us some throwaways. Yes,
For
I'll agree
sure.
with you 100.
Nah,
Bro,
he was-
I'll agree
100
with you
gigs?
100.
That was only a few songs. He got mad songs, bro.
Yeah, no, but that
Nah,
was
learn
like,
that shit from Wayne.
bro,
Hey, hold on,
100
hold
gigs
on,
was
hold on.
a temperature check. That
Hold
was
on,
a
hold
temp
on.
check.
And
Don't
nobody
try-
got
that was a
warm. Nobody
temp
got
check.
hot. Everybody was cold.
See, he wants to give y'all a classic
Listen,
album, but he does. But
he
nobody
is-
wants to.
he
Nobody
is
wants to
cold-
consider it to be.
He is cold
classic.
right now. He is cold.
Bro.
No, like he wants to give you a classic album, but nobody's considering it to be a classic album.
No.
Like for Drake,
I
at least.
think-
I will say that. Like Drake
No.
wants to give you a classic album,
What is it,
but
the
nobody
Braves?
wants to. Nobody wants to consider it to be
so
classic yet.
I think it's this, bro. And again, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, because the guy does so many things, nobody wants to give him that. Like, oh yeah, that was a class. Like, you can't have a classic album have like 2 rap tracks, 3 R&B tracks.
Right.
Like, nobody wants to give him that. Although he has classics. Like, he really does. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, when it comes to hip hop, we've never seen nothing like this. People he's broken the mold so much that people are just like, he's the conversation for rap, but everybody wants to call him a pop star. It's crazy to me. He's broke the mold. I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy. I don't get it.
Drake is a singer, bro. He started off as a fucking singer, and then he's a pop star, bro. The nigga's an actor. Nigga acted his way up to this shit, bro. Nigga acted like a rapper. Was like,
Hey.
nigga, I think niggas believe in me now, nigga. Like,
Hey.
hold up, man.
Hey, listen.
Hey, 21.
Hey, Degrassi, he was out in these streets. He got pop for
Hey.
his. He got pop.
I mean,
Listen,
he's
man.
acting himself
So,
into.
I
listen,
feel like genuinely,
He's
as
acting
a-
himself into a gangster right now.
Listen, we
Hey.
can go back and forth about
No,
this
for
forever.
sure.
We really can't. Anyway, I want to stick to this. Look, GNX was a great project. I think it was dope. I don't think it was his best work.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think it was a well put together album because I think we're getting an album. I think the fact that we and maybe I know
still
you're
fine.
saying that he didn't put it on there because of that, but for me, that's the number one giveaway that this isn't the album. That's me saying, like, you know what? He's saving that for when the album drops. That's going to be on the album.
Because as an artist too, bro, when you drop the album, you gotta pull the song, bro. Like, you gotta delete that shit from everywhere, and then it's on the album now. Like, you have to bump it now on the album. So that's how you. That's what I'm thinking too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't want to deal with that and just leave it. Like, it was a one-time thing, and maybe the album don't got shit to do with Drake. It's literally just Kendrick, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and he did mention that in some songs. He was like, "Yo, now it's Kendrick. It's Kendrick's turn." Like,
It
it's just me.
it is his time. It is his time. And like I
bro,
said,
like-
I think right now he needs to keep dissing
stupid
Drake.
as hell,
He
yeah.
needs to keep listening. He needs to.
He doesn't
bro,
need to. But
He did. He needs to.
doesn't- he doesn't
He needs
need
to.
to.
He needs to.
I
He
mean-
needs. Bro, if he stops dissing Drake, bro, like, it's gonna be a very. I don't know if he can. And I'll say this, bro. I don't know how y'all feel about this. Respectfully, because I'm a fan of him. Like I said, I am really a fan of him. I don't think without this controversy, he gets this hot. So right now, I think he needs to take advantage. Say what y'all want, and I know y'all want to sit here and be like, no, the real rap. But bro,
listen,
without the
I'm a-
controversy, he doesn't get this
I'm gonna
hot.
partially agree with you because I get it. It's like I said,
It's
bro,
like
I've said it in a few
what if this
podcasts
didn't
before.
happen? Like, it's
That
like a
too.
what if?
Because if he loses,
What did I say? Yeah, I know. It would've been
You know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
It would have been a different convo.
Yeah.
Niggas would have been like, GNX word, nigga.
But yo, it wasn't, bro. It wasn't gonna happen, bro. It's just like, bro, yo, Kendrick don't even gotta rap, bro. He just really was like, bro, I just gotta put this out here, bro. You're done. Like,
Anyways.
like,
Because I know, but we just keep getting back into it. But
I know.
GNX was a great project.
it was.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good project. I thought it
dope.
had a lot of good songs on it. I don't think it's the album. I really,
Not one bit.
and maybe I'm wrong, but I really think he's got something else in the
You
works.
want to know why?
I get
Also,
it.
think,
I get
bro,
that.
Because the car. So I'm gonna tell you that car came in 1997. GNX was a car that
Grand
they-
National Regal
yeah,
X.
yeah.
they wanted to. They had this thing back in the day. They wanted to upgrade it every year. So this is an upgrade. He put it in. He's like, bet we're gonna upgrade this shit in a few days. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and
The upgrade coming is the album.
Right now with and again, like I said, regardless of why he's this hot right now.
Right.
Kendrick, you're as hot as you've ever been right now. Take advantage, right? He's got the tour coming.
Run it.
Keep making the music.
Run it.
Keep dropping the music, bro.
Run it.
Do not take your foot off the gas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because right now, bro, it is his time.
Right, it is.
Regardless of how I feel about it, like I said, he's a great artist. It's his time. He needs to keep doing what he's doing.
Like I told you, pain sells.
Absolutely.
Pain sells. People like seeing like shit like this. Jake versus Mike. Oh yeah, we want to see old versus new. We want to see the two hottest rappers fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like
but like I said, but the album was good. Like you said, Reincarnated was good. Like I said, I didn't hate the album. I truly enjoyed the album. Like again, I just don't think it was his best work, and I don't think it's an album. That's why I'm just kind of like,
bro.
That's
like
why I think everybody's kind of like,
bro.
right,
like
and that's
tape,
why I
bro.
think everybody's. I'm like, yo, y'all really like y'all doing too much because like there's something else coming.
Right.
And like I said, this is gonna be crazy. Like I said, this
Which
is
I get it now.
2025 is
now
going
with
to
that.
be his year.
For sure,
I get
bro.
it now. with
It's
that.
gonna be his year. There's nothing we can do about it. Drake, look, take the year off. Fuck it.
Hey,
Drake,
yo,
take the
hey,
year off. Go to the studio. Do what you got to
I
do.
know, man.
Come back with the hits. Listen,
Straight
2026
classic.
can be your year,
You
but
the block making,
2025,
man. I don't know, man. No, P&B album
2025.
ain't gonna do it for me, man.
2025.
P&B album is gonna be floppy too. I need something, bro. Drake, you better get
Listen,
your rap back
he-
there, man.
2025. He needs
Go
to
talk to
sit
Ace
back and
Hood.
just like.
Go talk to Rick Ross, squash it up, get some lyrics from him. I don't know, nigga, but you gonna
Man,
do
there's a-
something, nigga.
Like I said, right now he's in a he's in a real
You know
handicap
what?
situation.
We
Like I
gonna
said,
have to
he
lock
needs
him
to
up.
he needs to take his
You gonna have
out.
to lock him up so he can get the good bars. I've been locked up all day.
Which that handicap.
Drake, no Turks and Caicos.
Nah.
Stop hitting these bitches up on
Nah.
Instagram, nigga. Get in that house and make music, bro. That's
Man,
what you
Now
gotta do.
is that,
That's
is
it.
Bars
that
and sleep
now
on.
is that handicap situation also the lawsuit that's going on or the petition that's going on here?
So I will say this, right? That was a horrible move on his part. I
Yes.
hated the fact that he did that because it's only helping Kendrick. I understand
1000%.
why he's doing it because he's trying to like get his label to give him what he wants. But it's just a
It
it's
looks
horrible
like he's
timing.
salty. It looks like he's
It
salty.
It looks like he's salty.
It looks like he's
It
salty.
don't look good.
What Kendrick said in that BET freestyle? He said tuck the sensitive
That rapping
back
into
to his pajama clothes.
Ha ha.
It's
Jokes on you.
So this
Hey.
one, like I said, this one's bad. I think he needs to just, I like I said, this year, bro, pack it up. Just pack it up.
But here's the thing: I gotta ask: if he wins this lawsuit, is he actually gonna get his masters? If he wins this,
No, this is all he's saying
He
is
would get his bread back.
that's it.
He would
So-
get the $40 million back.
I heard from the grapevine
Nah.
that if he actually wins this petition and everything like that, he might be able to get his masters.
Yeah, the label,
Like-
they're saying that. I heard that too.
Maybe.
So it's not an actual lawsuit. It's a petition to basically reveal that Spotify and UMG was boosting up Kendrick's streams for Not Like Us, which is kind of very hypocritical because we.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say he did that.
Drake do it.
But like
Everybody does it.
But the thing about it is that they like
Everybody does it.
the labels and Spotify they do that already.
So he's saying that what they did was they boosted Kendrick to make him look bad so that they would not have to sign him for the money he wanted. He's basically saying like, you guys did this because you guys knew that my contract negotiations was coming up, and you guys knew that if I lost this, I was gonna have less to come to the table and argue for what I wanted.
now the thing about it is I don't necessarily believe it though.
So he's saying that he's had inside people at the label that were feeding him this information, and the moment that they found out, all those people got fired. And a lot of the information that he got, like you said, about boosting the song or giving it to Spotify cheaper was coming from those people who worked at the label that were on Drake's side. So he's saying like, bro, like I know, and again, it's going to be hard for him to get actual proof, right? So I think this is a play for him to scare them into saying, yo, okay, we're going to give you what you want, which I don't think is going to work. I think he did. Like losing the battle gave him less to fight with.
100%.
He was supposed to walk in there with a sword. He's walking in there with a pencil. So right now, like I said,
More like
this
the
is,
eraser, because
bro, deadass. This is the year. Like I said, this is the year he need to just say, you know what? Cool. I need to be humble about this shit. I'm gonna just take whatever you guys want to give me. Man, listen, do a LeBron contract, bro. Take a year contract. Take a 2-year contract that you can re-up later.
But wait,
and come
I
back
would
harder.
have thought that he would have grabbed like they would have gave him already the advance that already or something. Like
think
Well,
they partially give you
that's
shit,
what.
like-
So what it is like they're not even trying to give him what they gave him last time, and because he's the biggest, pretty much other than Taylor Swift, he's one of the biggest artists in the world. He's like, bro, this is what I want, and they're just like, bro, you lost a battle. Like, you're not as marketable. We're not gonna give you that shit. We're not even gonna give you what we gave you the last contract. We're gonna give you this, and he's like, are you fucking kidding me? And so, you know what I mean? The word is out, like, hey, like, you know, they did this shit because they knew they were gonna have to pay this man. So when an artist goes and he signs, right, the artist makes the label 10 to 20 times more than what they gave him, right? They give $1 million, they put that single in the circulation, they make back $20 million off that $1 million they gave him.
That was a plan
It's
all
different
along,
with
bro.
Drake.
The thing about it is, I think
was
when it
playing
comes
the
down to
plan
those
all
streams,
along,
though, for not like us, I do think it was somewhat natural because we all were watching.
So
We all were listening.
I love Drake, but
You
I think
even
he needs to
listen
let it
too.
go. Everybody,
Come on, man.
listen, everybody's music gets botted. Everybody gets a push from their label. He needs to let that shit go. Now, if it was a play for them to for the negotiations, it is what it is, big dog. You should have played ball when you had the chance.
But I also sit there and I'm like, wait, didn't they do that for Drake too? For like some of the
And
songs?
that's what I'm saying. It happens for all the artists. This isn't anything new.
Nah, yeah, this is
This
definitely
this
not.
isn't something like, oh shit, like this is something that happened.
But
They've done it for him. They've done it for
He
other
should have
artists.
just took the L and just walked it off, and just like, bro,
Right.
just drink your liquid IV, my nigga.
Exactly.
Boost your electrolytes
Yes,
up,
but-
nigga. I don't know.
He's trying to- he's trying to-
very salty. It doesn't look like he's
hey,
so
with Drake,
natural.
listen. So with Drake, you guys got to understand, and like I've done a little bit of research, and I've heard some other people's opinions on this shit. They say, like I said, when it comes to money, Drake is on a whole nother fucking level to a lot of these artists, bro. Maybe they rap the same, but Drake is making tons more money.
Of course.
So what they're saying is that Drake was really making power plays in these boardrooms and in these labels, really to own his shit, to at some point be on the board for a label. And you know what I mean? I think a lot of these labels are looking at these power moves and they're just like, yo, he's getting a little too powerful.
Right.
Because again, like we said before and we talked about it before, he has gotten shit stopped. He has been like, yo, that's who you got on that song. Now we blocking that shit. He's done it. We all know he's done it.
Yeah.
So imagine him with even more power. Like I said, he's put himself in a position where he is who he is for a reason. You know what I mean? So great businessman, making the money. You know what I mean? Trying to put himself in a position. And I think they said, all right, look, bro, we see what you're doing, but you're not bigger than the program. And I think that's what that was. You know what I mean? It's like, look, bro, like you not bigger than the program.
Right.
Like you need to take a step back. And I think right now, like I said, like he lost a lot with that battle, bro. And I think this is the year he needs to go, you know what? Stay off social media, get in the studio, make this music.
Right.
This is Kendrick's year.
Let him do his thing.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop dissing him. Whenever I get on the track, I'm probably going to drop a bar or two. Because this should never stop, right?
No,
Like,
for
the
sure not.
competition between them should never stop. I don't think we'll ever get a song for song again, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get bars on songs until they fucking stop making music.
Hey, unless Drake's he come out the cut, and like Late said, bro, we was watching Not Like Us, bro. We definitely was in tune, bro. And honestly, this is one of the ones
remember,
that
we
people
were-
was watching, bro.
we were
This
watching
is
both
one
of
of our
them, actually.
biggest
We
beefs
all were watching
we
both of
ever
them.
saw. We saw Kendrick come up, and then we saw him come up even more with this beef. Like,
For
you know what I'm
sure, for
saying?
sure,
So
for sure.
I get it. You know, Drake's name definitely gave him that boost because you attacking somebody up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a good fight. Drake, take your L, go to sleep.
And
sleep
I
is
mean,
going on.
I think-
that's where
You know
we
what
get
I'm
that's
saying?
where we're getting some of those numbers.
And I think that's
Right.
the lawsuit. And I think the lawsuit just makes him look so bad.
Oh,
Because it's
so
like, bro,
bad.
let it.
Super bad, bro. Like,
It's like, regardless of if
Just
you're
let it
doing this
go,
on a
bro.
business standpoint, bro, you look bad, bro.
Yeah,
And at the end of
yeah.
the day, like, the worse you look,
Donkey of the Day on Breakfast Club and all that.
you
Like,
understand what I'm
he
saying?
just
Like,
looked super
Yeah, I
soft.
saw that.
He just looks
like
super soft,
you
bro.
becoming the butter. You, like I said, you're becoming the butt of the joke, right? Like this other artist is just having a phenomenal.
Right. He's having
gonna-
a blast. He
Like
dancing
I
with
said,
his
bro,
family.
just listen. Take a step back, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Because I mean, this isn't going to be
take a
the end
step
of Drake's career. at
No,
all.
it's
It should not be.
it's not, and it won't. But it's just like at this point, he's digging himself into a hole, and he needs to just say, hey, you know what? I need to bow out gracefully this year. You know what I mean? It's your year. Listen, I've had the last 15 years. You can have this year.
Right.
I'm going to go Turks and Caicos and go chill
Right,
and,
right,
and
right.
make some music and enjoy my life and enjoy this money. And I'll be back. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean? Like, he's got, listen, again, like I said, Kendrick got it. This is his
That's
year.
it.
Like
That's
I
it.
said,
That's
I will say this. I'm happy that I think he's creating with the GNX. What I did like is that he's creating a different sound. With the whole Not Like Us, like it's a sound that I think like he's trying to make a new sound.
He's bringing it back to the West Coast.
I was just about to tell you that.
Well,
that's
the sound.
It's very reminiscent to that to me.
So
honestly,
I don't know, because when I listen to Kendrick, even though very, very much influenced, it's almost like it's something else too. It's almost like Tupac, right? Like when you listen to Tupac, like yeah, it's got a lot of West Coast like influence, but it's different.
Yeah, so I could agree with both of y'all. I definitely feel that there's the different sound is the mix of him being able to look within. And that's what I'm telling you why it feels wholesome, and that's what I'm telling you, because he's not a lot of artists tend to look within themselves and want to express themselves from within. Like everybody's so scared to be vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that there was a lot of vulnerability in there. Like even Hard Part 6, he might have said he literally broke down his journey in a track.
Because
Like,
even he said like, yo, Black Hippie failed because
of him.
Because of him.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess we got a lot of insight about his journey. And I feel like he wanted Jinx was like, let me just catch y'all up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so let me catch y'all up. Let me tell you what it
Jinx
is.
for me, yo.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me catch y'all up to what I've been through, and then let's move on. You know what I'm saying?
How do you guys feel about like everything that's like, and this will probably be the last topic for the day, but how do you guys feel about everything that's coming out from the album, right? So he's said a lot of controversial things. He's gone at a couple of different people.
Right.
I mean, one of the things that I saw, right, is like he kind of called out Lil Wayne, you know what I mean, about him being in his
So
feelings.
I wanted to actually get your take on that because what I heard was that Lil Wayne tried to call him about it. Obviously, he didn't pick up. Now he want to go into the booth. So I'm sitting there like because I think you're definitely like a Lil Wayne fan.
I love Lil Wayne. Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like I wanted to hear your take on like what do you think is going like do you think that Lil Wayne is really gonna like be able to have a diss track and also try
for sure. Listen, I will say this. Listen, Lil Wayne is one of those guys right now where he can get into the booth, bro, and he can probably make an album in a day. Like that dude can work. So I wouldn't be surprised if he can start just shooting those things out. And like I said, he's no stranger to beef. Like he's done that. Again, it's kind of Kendrick's year. So I would say this, bro. And like again, he's his own man. He's gonna do his own thing. I would say right now, bro, like he is the boogeyman. Just don't mess with that man right now.
Right.
Like just you know what I mean. Like look, if you want to, like you do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Maybe he'll get him. But again, the dude right now, it's his year.
Hey,
When you said like the boogeyman, this is where I really had a really crazy thought about it too. It's like Drake was supposed to be everybody's hero.
Right.
And Kendrick is letting you know since he's the boogeyman, he's supposed to be the villain.
Yeah, for sure.
But then you also have the villains that, like to a lot of people, might seem like they have a logical cause to them. So I don't know if it's like now we got the reversal roles of where Drake is now looking like a villain and Kendrick is looking like the hero to everybody else.
This is what like I said, right now he's hot, but I also fear this for him is when you have the number one spot, you got to understand that the scrutiny at some point is going to come and it's going to come hard. You know what I mean? Like the number one guys always get the worst of it. You know what I mean? Everybody's always coming. Like I said, when Jay was the number one guy, like, you know, everybody has something to say about that, right? When Drake was the number one guy, like 50, like it's gonna come eventually. It's gonna come. Like I said, so look, just you know, enjoy it. You know what I mean? But that top spot comes with a lot. That's why J. Cole ain't want it. That's why J. Cole
I feel like
I don't want that shit.
I feel like J. Cole ain't
I'm
want
gonna
it
bow out.
because
He can't handle it.
Not the beef. I'm talking about just the
I
top.
wouldn't even want that. I wouldn't even want that
J.
responsibility.
Cole couldn't handle that spot.
It's. I feel like it's more or less that J. Cole staying authentic. Because there's a lot of shit that Drake has done in the past or currently that I'm like, bro, is that you? Like nail painting, the fucking braids, like. Is that
duck
you?
face?
The duck faces. Like
You know what?
You posting, you gambling. Like I'm looking like I'm as an adult now. Like, you know what I'm saying? From like bumping to this shit growing up till now. Like I'm looking at Drake and I'm like, is this really you, bro?
Right.
Like, is this the true person that we've looked up to, that we used to you bump to all his shit? If you reading this, not too late. Like you were somebody I fucked with. Is this really you? You know what I'm saying?
I'll say
Like,
this. I'll say this. And
what Kendrick did was like, y'all choose. He didn't force nothing on nobody. He was like, y'all choose. Y'all want this or y'all want this?
I'll say this, and it's not to defend anybody. I would say, like, can we with 100% certainty say that any one of these dudes, like, is that really them? If they were broken in an apartment, like, would Cole be with the dreads? And I don't think that would be him. Like, like, you know how like J. Cole has really adopted like this whole hippie thing and like this whole, like, if he never would have made it, right? If he never would have had the luxury of being able to have the money and, you know what I mean, like open his mind as much as he as he has, like, would this be him?
Cole was that. Cole was that with before the bread. He really like all the mixtapes.
That dude was balling on the court and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
like
again,
he really had a grind for this shit. Like compared to like Drake or anybody else, like he kind of going on the path I'm going. I have to do local shows. I got to go through all that shit, like getting paid fucking chump change for this shit. Like his mixtapes show that, like, you know what I'm saying? So if anything, like Cole just knew like, yo, I just really ain't around for this shit. Like I'm trying to keep the peace type shit. Right. Like if y'all want to do that, that's y'all. You know, but I ain't really trying to do that. That's not the journey I paved. Like
I don't
this
know,
ain't
man.
the journey type of route. Like
I
with or
say.
without the bread, I feel like Cole still would have been like, he just seemed like,
No,
like
I mean,
said,
he
like,
would still be a cool dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I still say he a cool dude, but I just feel like when you have the ability to do
be
that,
number one.
when you have the, well, not even that, like beyond rap, but when you have a certain type of lifestyle, you have money and freedom. Like I feel like that does affect the person that you are.
for sure, you got a different tax bracket now.
Yeah, like so you can
you
can relate to different things, you can enjoy different things,
Right,
you can
right,
experience
for sure,
different
100%,
things. So the world becomes a little bit different for certain. Like I said, like
Cole out here bike riding, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still enjoying the luxuries of regular life. You know, shit. Kendrick might not bike ride, but shit, he enjoying life with his family now. He got money now. He can do that. You know what I'm saying? That'll be probably the first thing I do. You know, get some bread. Let's all go on a trip. Let's enjoy life. Yeah. You know, but
Blackjack and hookers.
you still stupid as hell.
I ain't mad at that now.
Like Drake though, like, and let's be real, bro. He's always had bread, bro. Always had bread, bro. Always. These Kendrick or Cole, dumb niggas, go back to their story. They ain't have bread, nigga. Like they got money. Kendrick now touching some big bread.
it's crazy. I could see Kendrick now getting some bread. Like
For
back in the day,
sure.
back in the day,
For sure.
swap me Kendrick.
The Aki way.
swap me Kendrick.
Yeah, and you can hear it in all the other
Chinese
albums.
sandals, the one that goes.
Yo, hell yeah, the one shit between your toes? For sure.
there you walking.
Putting on mom's shoes, toss in the trash.
I can see that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like their journey was different. West Coast was not easy, bro. There's hella gangs, different fucking color shirts you cannot wear, certain fitteds you cannot
Sure,
wear.
the experience is much
Even a
different.
shoe, even a shoe.
colors,
The experience is much different.
Yo,
Yeah, for
so
sure,
like
for sure.
he got uncles doing crack. He got, bro, his journey is different than Drake. Drake is out here getting fake shot in the back. You know what I'm saying?
How do you guys feel about it? And I know you were kind of talking about it before. Like, so the comedian Andrew Schultz kind of like, you know, he made those jokes about, you know, Kendrick. How do you guys feel about that? I'll be honest with you, keep it a buck with you. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Wait, I
thought it was fucking.
I didn't hear the
hilarious.
joke.
So he basically was like, he was saying like, because Kendrick, one of the lines he said was like, "Don't let white comedians in the album." He said, "Don't let white comedians talk about black women," right?
Oh yeah, because he was referring to him.
Right, and slide on the niggas who let that shit go down, right? So basically he's just like, all right, you gonna give me some attention, I'm gonna make some jokes. And one of the jokes that he said was, he was just like, listen, he was like, Kendrick, his guys could probably beat me up, but if me and Kendrick were alone, he's like, I can make love to him.
Yeah, he was like, he'll win. He was like, I'll make love to him. And then it's more or less.
He said the only thing he
gay.
would have control of is if it was consensual or not. I was like, bro.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's super gay. I get it, but that's like, yo, I don't know. I feel like, yo, like, all right, we here, bro. We got a podcast, and I feel like we pretty truthful here. Yeah. I feel like there's certain shit that you say behind closed doors with your friends, and there's certain shit that you just don't say. That's one of them things you don't say on live, like, you know, knowing that niggas is gonna come back to it. Like, I get it, niggas, they said shit about you in a track, but niggas, I don't know, laugh it off, man. You got some publicity.
Nah,
like,
I get what you're saying.
Like, that shit gay.
I would say this just. You're right. This shit was Batima, and we don't fuck with that shit here.
Yeah,
but
I'm not with the prison rape.
I would say this right. Like, and I don't know if you guys like super like know him and like listen to his stuff. Like, if you guys listen to the shit he talks about in his stand up comedy, like that's who he is. Wild.
But it's the same shit with the nigga that was talking shit about PR.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like
you don't say it's just like, on like, you know, live shit, you know, like, you just keep it to yourself, nigga. Like, that shit was gay.
I don't know, man. Like I said, like, listen, comedians they're gonna tell jokes, bro. Like I said, like,
that was one of them, like, you drunk as hell, like, you with the guys.
It was like I said, like, low key, bro, like,
at the brewery.
I thought it was funny.
Nah, I
laughed the hardest shit.
I chuckled because I'm like, this nigga, like,
right, because it was just like, it was so wild and so far fetched. You're like, yo, this dude is wild,
as fuck,
and.
For sure.
But again, it's almost like I would say like this, right? You ever like get into an argument with a white guy and he said, I kiss you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was his defense. That was the defense.
I know.
So
yeah, I've heard some wild shit. They be saying some crazy shit.
Yes, nigga. That's what I'm saying. So it's
rip
like,
your asshole,
right, bro.
That sounds like booty water.
Like, we haven't seen, that's that Batima shit.
That's their way of.
I like you and I want you.
That's
we do this the easy way or the hard way?
That's their way of de-escalating, bro. That's the way. Like, so if you want to fight somebody, if you want to fight a white guy, he's just like. Me like, yeah, come get it. You don't want to fight him no more, and that's what he was low key. That's what he was trying to do.
Wait, it was like fighting with your dick out or something.
Something like that, right? Like that's really what it was. You know what I mean? So it's tough, bro. Like I said, like comedians, they're gonna make jokes. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. I can see why people feel some type because. Like I said, you talking about raping a grown ass man, but
that's who. And I do agree with Kendrick, man. Mm-hmm. If niggas is talking about any women, not just black women, but hey, run it up, nigga.
Hey. Like I said, everybody gonna say something. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, and I don't think he should have took it that serious either when Kendrick dropped the line. I don't think he should have went on that whole tirade because it would have been like if he would have told Kendrick, yo, stop with that rapping shit. Kendrick would have been like. Nah, I'm gonna rap more. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he should have took it. I don't think he should have ran with it. But you know, unfortunately,
like he did. You should have just talked about it. Like, yo, I got name dropped on it.
Yeah, but it got but it's like,
nah, he wild for that.
Like I said, bro, it's one of those things, man.
Real shit.
Anyways, man, listen, we can talk about this shit all day. You know what I mean? I feel like we could definitely have talked about it more. I know we have more to go, but we gotta cut it. We gotta cut it. We've been going so long. Oh man, so please let them know where they can find you.
Yo, late_night_3RD on IG.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ski LORDCOOKZ. You already know where to find me.
And it's your boy G. Don't look for me. You won't find me. This has been No Handouts Podcast, the most toxic podcast on the internet. And we out.
Later.